Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Love Never Lies Poland. This is season three, episodes 1 through 6. All right, this show snuck up on me. I feel like we just did a review for season two. I think we did. I think I did South Africa in between that, but yeah, pretty quick turnaround for this version of the show. And I love these shows. I don't know how believable and real they are, but I do think they have some good drama, and I think there was some good drama today. Not today, but like in this batch of episodes. And full spoilers, and breaking the fourth wall here. I actually did a video. I recorded a video for this like maybe an hour ago, and I completely forgot about one of the couples. And the reason is because I can't read out my notes all the time because my handwriting is truly awful. And I just completely missed it. And because I like usually on the first episode, I have a lot of notes right down, and I will just start off by remembering who they are, and I'm going to go right into the couples because again, I look, like I said off top, I think the show is fun to watch. I would love to see an American version of it, but I just don't know how believable it is. Where I just don't feel like these couples are real couples. Why would you come on the show? I mean, they're setting you up for, to me, a lot of failure with just like, and really the reason I want to see an American version is I want to see if like the cheating and like the fringe cheating happens quickly over here in America, because man, in Spain and um in this Poland one, I think it's pretty quickly. The South African one, I don't remember it being like they were ready to risk it all like they do on in the Spanish and Polish version, but they don't care. It's just crazy to me how quickly they come in here. They're married for X amount of years. They've been together for X amount of years, and oh well, we're gonna get engaged at the end of this. And they don't even give a shit. Like 3 days in, they're like, I miss the person I'm talking to. It's like it just I don't get it. I don't get it. So like, how strong was your relationship to begin with, anyways? That's why like it's a fun show, but I'm not gonna dive too deep in some of the like episodes where we see like truth and lies because it really doesn't matter. The show is based off who tells the truth, the who lies the least, and like I think you get asked like maybe 10 or 12 times. So, oh, let's run through the couples real quick. Um, First one, I'm gonna probably butcher some of these names because I know they're like the American versions were probably something, and it's just like the way it comes out in Polish, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do it right, but Marta and Grezgors, and I think Grezigors, I think, and I think that might be Gregory. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpreted reading it. So right off the bat, let me just say this is why I don't think the show is very real anymore, and they're just pumping people on here. These are social media people, so that's what they're getting. I don't trust. I don't feel like this relationship is even real, especially like when I get to the end of these people. But social media couple, she's 29, he's 28. Once she's an extrovert, he's an introvert. I think I always get these confused, but he says like he needs breaks from her sometimes, and maybe there's more about the social media stuff that we don't know about. I don't follow these people. I don't know anything about these people. I just she's one of the ones who met this guy named Cub, Kubb, and she's ready to like be like, I miss this guy. I want to talk to you outside the show. And I was like, you knew him for 3 days. What are you doing? Like, I, I just felt like these people are here for, or mainly her, is for social media exposure. Um, he's like he had the ring, like he had a ring lined up. He designed it. It was in the process of being made. You find out on like an episode and a five of in episode 6. It's like stuff happens on the show, and they see these videos, and then they just somehow will end up together. And it's like, even though I don't, I think they'll end up together. I do, unfortunately, and I wasn't getting a good vibe from her. I just think anybody here who's like from social media, I just think it's a bunch of crap. Don't believe it at all. Max and Eugene. Max is 28, Eugene is 23. They're one of the two gay couples on the show. They have had multiple breaks, so they've been broken up a few times. And it kind of shows here because Eugene, I think, is like a homebody, doesn't like to go out. Max likes to go out. He was the first one to go to be a part of the Temptation Villa, and he said something about like, oh, kissing is more of a cheating than sex, which I think is just a wild thing to say. Like, I don't agree with that. And he pushes the line. And when Eugene finally moves over to the Temptation Villa, he like breaks out of the doubt villa of doubt and goes over to see Eugene and wakes him up in the middle of the night. He knew he messed up. He knew he messed up from the videos and the things that he said and like the actions he was doing. And they ended up getting kicked off the show. Like probably like episode four, maybe I think four, maybe yeah, one of the later episodes of the batch of six. But again, so I don't believe the show. Like, how can you just flip the script so quickly? I just don't believe your relationship as a couple. I just don't. And that's fine. I mean, that's why I go into the show knowing that I don't think any of these couples are real. I don't. And even there's one of them married, and how are they still married based off of what we find out about them? It's just craziness. One of the twists this time is we started with seven couples, and on the after the first I detect ceremony, the team or the couple that lied the most gets kicked off, and this couple actually did get kicked off. I don't really know much about them except the blurb that they gave us. We got Patricia, I think is how you say her name, and Lucas. She's 23, he's 29. They were previously on a reality TV show where she picked the other guy, not him. I guess they went in together and then they got back together. So again, first two out of three couples talking to some have some social media or reality TV background. Just don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. So they were the first ones off. They lied again. Whatever. Um, Next one. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Paula and I think yeah, I think it's Michael in like our way, but it's in there as they say Michal. So 2 years engaged. And there was three attempts to get to this 2 years engaged. So they've definitely obviously been together longer than that. This guy I thought was a weirdo. I actually think Paul's like pretty good looking. She seemed pretty cool. I didn't really have anything negative to say about her. I feel like she was probably one of the better people in the bill. I don't think she pushed the line. I mean, her temptation was her ex-fiance, and uh, yeah, I mean, it's just it kind of crazy. I thought that was a big get, and like one of the other people, I'm surprised we didn't get that, but he probably because he's an ex-show member, so he probably didn't want to come on, but. He had this somebody from season one, Bernadetta, and is it Bernadetta or Brenda? Yeah, Bernadetta, and he was like just saying some really rude shit. He's like, she's really masculine. He's disgusted by her. I'm like, you are no looker, my guy. You like his eyes are like here. He looks like a Simpsons character, honestly, and he looks like Fink, Professor Fink. I think that's who that is. I'm pretty sure Professor Fink is scientist talks like this. And that might have been a really terrible rendition. But if you know Simpsons, you know who I'm talking about. And he he was like super jealous. His like idea of being like a relationship is they hang out all the time. They like he would drop her off at like getting her nails done or whatever, and he would just wait there the entire time. Oh, Professor Frank, say his name. And it just, I thought this guy was a huge goober, a huge goober. And like a lot of videos that she saw of him, like in Temptation Island, it's like not talking to anybody. He doesn't need to be friends with anybody. She was really just, they were focusing on his behavior to people. Like he was just supposed to, he was kind of an asshole. And he just sounds like to me, he sounds just like a loser simp, honestly. Just knows that he is lucky to be with somebody like her. Like, and I don't get it. I don't know why she's with him. I'm interested to see what the matchup ceremony for them is, but man, I thought like I was such a bum. Just like a stump on a log. Like, why would he just know? Yeah, whatever. I mean, screw that guy. He sucked. If you disagree, let me know. I just don't know how anybody's gonna agree with anything that dude was saying the entire time. Just a total loser. Next couple. We had I'm gonna say I might Ajaniska and Carolina. So they were the other gay couple. They've been married. They were together for 7 years, engaged for four. They're a little older, 34 and 30. Um, and Janiska, she like Carolina is a little more like what she gets like they do what she wants because I guess she's more like assertive of what they want to do, and Agnieszka is just kind of like timid and doesn't really always give like say what she really wants. And I don't really have a lot to say about this couple. They had some like moments and like things that they lie like would tell the truth about, lie about, and like Were they with past lovers? And it's just like it wasn't really bringing in the drama like some of these other people. Before I get to the craziest couple of them all, let's go back to the one I missed when I originally did this recording. We had Amanda and Dominic, and they were both on season two. Amanda was a main cast member. She came on with her fiance at the time. They obviously broke up, and Dominic was one of the suitors that was on there. And they're 26, 29. But I think she was like the thumbnail of the of on Netflix for their season. I mean, she was fine. I thought she was okay again this season. Again, it's weird they haven't been together that long, and like they're talking about like the sex they're not having and uh things like that. And I was like, this, they're not gonna work out. They're not. So I don't really have a ton of notes on them. I just kind of feel like this final couple is like the most crazy shit that I'm probably gonna see for months on reality TV, just the way it played out. Um, so let's get there. We have Cassia and I think it's Powell. I didn't know if it's like Powell, Pawel, Powell, Pow, I think. All right, so they've been together for 10 years, married for 8. Um, I think he's in the closet because right before they got married, he cheated on her like really close to the wedding with a man. And then after they got married, very really recently after they got married, he cheated on that with that guy again. And I'm not when they said that on like episode one, I don't remember if it was one or two or like leading into it, like my mouth was wide open. I couldn't believe it. Like and they were like trying to he said in a confessional that this happened, but they like during like the first ID tech ceremony, they kept saying like that person, they kept saying person, person, person. They weren't saying like this girl. And no one really picked up on it, but like when they did, he was the first one to go to the Temptation Villa. They had a guy for him. And just another thing I want to say off top. So like they have videos. Obviously, we know the deal. If you're watching this, you know all about what they do on the show. Like they have video, then you can spend thousands of lattes, and you can see like a dirtier video or more like raw video. And they were showing shit that they were not showing like at all in the regular edit. So like there was just like moments where like I thought this guy was so like timid and relaxed, and then all of a sudden like they show a video of him, and he's just like talking about how many people he slept with and all this other weird shit, like how he's like into guys with face. Like this wasn't on the main show, and I wonder if they did that more for just like not to like oh when you see these videos like you know what's going to be shown, but yeah, I don't know. Just I don't remember seeing a lot of these people do the things they do until we see this video, and it's like all right, like it's kind of like nothing's happening in the show. It's like oh wow, when did this happen? Unless I'm crazy and I miss it, but I don't think I missed like that many scenes. But yeah, he cheated on her multiple times with different dudes after this original hookup. And like she only knew about the one pre-wedding. She didn't know about the one post-wedding and then the other stuff that happened during, like after they were married. And that's some messed up shit, man. Like, and she's not really standing up for herself. Like, if she goes back to this guy tomorrow when we watch the finale, I'm gonna be pissed at her. I'm gonna be really mad at her. And she better not take him back. Better not take him back. That would be really, really annoying. And because I think he's gonna get smoked. I think he's gonna get absolutely smoked whenever I don't know when they film this reunion, but the reunion's on Sunday. He's gonna get absolutely smoked by the public. He should. Like it's fucked up. So fucked up. And just like I just think he was a jerk the entire time and like really like he was the one that's just like, oh, and then like when she's in Temptation Valley, like he's like Temptation Valley, he's kind of like, oh, I wouldn't be mad if like she got even and like you can't feel bad for this dude because like he's just a chronic cheater and it's like it's embarrassing her and she's just like what is she supposed to do and does he actually even like her like that's the thing like is he actually even straight I don't know I don't think he is so like I don't know it's crazy it's really just crazy it makes you like question so many things like about this dude like does he even like her it's just whatever. So like when she was leaving her time in the villa down, she left her wedding rings on the table, and I was like, "Good for you, good for you." And then they have like a little moment where he's like, "Oh my God, it's what do we do?" Like, I can't believe this. The dubbing is not definitely doesn't show off the emotions of these people, unfortunately. And like it's the same people every single season. Like the voices, I can recognize them, pick them out like out of the lineup. Um, I don't know. Other than that, like I find the show is fun to watch. I don't think it's real. I really don't. I really don't. It's just I think it's just a clown show, like constantly the entire time. So yeah, let me know what you think. I will definitely do a video for either if the finale is good, I will do a quick video for it. If it's I'll wait till the reunion. I'll do one then. But I will definitely have at least one more video out for this season. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the couples? What do you think of anything I missed too? I know it's just six episodes. It's like a foreign show. I'm not going to catch everything, and my notes are just trash. Like I said in the beginning, like I can't always read them. But if you have anything you want to talk about, I watched the show, so I can definitely remember things once somebody brings it up, and we can talk about it in the comment section. Anything else I missed, but let me know what you think of the couples. What do you think? Who do you think is going to see it together? Do you think this show's real or fake? I just think it's totally fake, like 99%. But it's reality TV, so we will cover it. And honestly, the past seasons they were good to us. I enjoy it. It's just a different twist on reality TV, and I enjoy it. And Netflix has fun stuff for the most part. So appreciate everyone for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day or night, evening, morning, whenever you watch this. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.